Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're going to really dig into a big one, Uber One.
It's huge. The sources say something like 25 million people are paying for it.
25 million. And the pitch from Uber is so appealing, right? Pay $10 a month or $96 for the year, and they claim you get $25 in value back.
It sounds like a no-brainer.
Exactly. But it all hinges on whether the math actually works for a normal person.
And that's our mission today. We're going to go past the marketing, look at the real math from the sources, and maybe more importantly, talk about the legal trouble Uber is facing over this whole thing.
Okay, so let's start with the core benefits. For that $10, you get $0 delivery fees.
But there's a catch right away.
Always is.
You have to hit a minimum order. $15 for restaurant food, or get this, $40 for groceries. And you get up to 10% off select orders.
The word select is doing a lot of heavy lifting there.
It really is. I mean, if you look at the break-even math, the average delivery fee is about $4.
So you need, what, 3 deliveries a month just to cover your subscription cost?
At least. And that's before you've saved a single penny. Plus, you can only order from places that have that little Uber One icon. If your go-to pizza place isn't part of the club, you get nothing.
And what about the rides benefit? That seems more straightforward.
It sounds it, but it's actually designed to create lock-in. You get 5% back in Uber Cash, not an upfront discount.
Ah, so you don't save money on the ride you're taking.
No, not at all. You pay full price. Then you have to keep using Uber to spend the credit they just gave you. It's a clever little loop.
So how does this play out in the real world?
The sources ran the numbers. They tested a scenario with 4 food orders that met the minimums and 2 $50 rides.
Okay, that sounds like a pretty active user.
A very active user.
Yeah.
And after all that, once you subtract the $10 monthly fee, the net savings was just $8.47.
Wait a minute. $8. They promised 25.
$8. Even when you do everything perfectly, you're not even close to the promised value. It's a huge gap.
And the value proposition has been changing, hasn't it?
It's gotten worse, actually. There used to be this huge perk with the Capital One Saver card.
Oh, I remember that. You got free Uber One and, like, 10% cash back.
Exactly. That was a massive incentive. But it expired in late 2024. Losing that partnership really tanked the value for a lot of people.
So are there any good deals left?
Well, there's one exception we found. Students can get a plan for $4.99 a month if they verify through a service called Sheer ID.
So half price.
Half price, but all the same rules apply. The same minimums, same restrictions. And there's some fine print for travelers, too.
What's that?
If you subscribe in, say, the U.S., and you travel to Europe, all your benefits are gone. They don't work outside your home country.
Okay, this is where it gets really serious. Let's pivot to the controversy. The FTC lawsuit.
Yes, this is a big one. In April 2025, the Federal Trade Commission sued Uber, alleging deceptive billing and what they call dark patterns to trap users.
Dark patterns? That sounds ominous. What did they actually find?
It's pretty shocking. The FTC alleged that the end membership button would literally disappear from the app.
You're kidding?
Nope. It would vanish about 2 days before your billing date, so you'd miss the window to cancel.
That's just... wow. And there was more, right?
Oh, yeah. The sources detail cases where people would contact customer support, specifically as to cancel, and they'd still get charged the next month. It was like a maze with no exit.
So what are the consequences here?
Well, the FTC is seeking $22 million in restitution for consumers. Uber, for its part, denies doing anything wrong.
Of course.
But, and this is the interesting part, they now publicly claim that cancellation only takes 20 seconds, which kind of implies that the years of dark patterns the FTC is talking about were a very real problem.
So at the end of the day, who is Uber One actually good for?
It is only good for a certified heavy user. And I mean someone ordering food or taking rides multiple times every single week.
For everyone else.
For everyone else, it's a psychological trap. You're chasing these Uber Cash credits that force you to spend more. And for years, it was apparently incredibly difficult to cancel. It's dressed up as savings, but it isn't.
Absolutely. That promised $25 value just evaporates when you factor in the fee and all the hoops you have to jump through. It's built on the hope of saving, not the reality.
And that leads to a final thought for you, our listener. As these convenience services get deeper and deeper into our lives, you have to ask yourself, what other subscriptions are you paying for based on a big, flashy savings number instead of on real, transparent value that you actually use month after month? It's something to think about.